Hello there, darling.
Yo, Nathan, it's Demetrio.
Why is Demetriel calling me? What do you want?
Listen, Nathan, these are distinguished watches. These watches aren't going to sell themselves. I've got a plethora of these watches. And I know I can make you a lot of money, a lot of distinguished money if you could just forward me that loan, just get me a little bit of cashola.
See, I could give less about a tuppence about what your green watches cameo or whatever the hell you call them. That doesn't make any sense to me, dear. But, you know what? You are not getting any more money from me. I have already spent my last schment on, important things like I have this beautiful chair, I'm living in the lap of luxury, I have my own personal pets, and everything just goes the way that I want it to go, darling. But let me tell you something, dear. You cannot tell me that I should be buying you your golden Rolex watches and giving you money. That is not something that we have a deal with. Pretty much, I'm telling you right now, you go back, you bring me some golden teeth, you get rid of those abominating watches, dear, and you tell me why you need those watches. You tell me why you're selling them, because I am not very happy right now, dear. I can't afford it, darling. I can afford golden teeth, and yours might be worthwhile because my guards are outside right now, and they might be able to snatch them up from you. They might have to do a little bit of extraction, but, darling, your teeth will do just fine. I could always paint them gold myself after they take them out. Why would you tell me that gold watches can be reformed into teeth? It's already been done by a specific company that is miles away, and you're not understanding my point, darling. You're not getting my point. Let me tell you this. I will give you only 15 pounds for one watch. That is all that I will do. If you come back and you ask for more money, I will have you executed right on the spot.
Friendly nannies? Yes. How can I help? I see. I see. Yes. How often?
You can't just come up willy-nilly. Yes, you called, and I thank you for that, darling. But let me tell you something. You can't just come up here all willy-nilly, acting like you're gonna sell me some tickets to a freak show. What you have there is just a bunch of freak show watches. They're not real, they are inexpensive, and they are very distasteful to me. They are not of royal blood.
Okay, thank you, Nathan. I'll take the 15 pounds, okay? Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Very good, very good. I will write you the check myself, and it shall be mailed within 6 months.
Oh. Yeah, friendly nannies. How can I help you?
Okay, well, just let me know if you might need if you know anyone that needs any. I've got very distinguished watches.
Darling, I am the only one in this lap of luxury right now. Who the hell am I gonna call? The Queen of England, darling. She's always busy with just waving her Queen Victoria wave, if you know what I mean. And she always has things to do, darling. So the only time that I ever talk to the Queen of England is when she really needs something important. And I doubt that those watches are going to be very important. Take it or leave it, darling. It is your choice. 6 months, or you will be executed on the spot for panhandling. Hello, darling.
Hey, Nathan, it's Freddie.
Oh, yes, Freddie. How are you, Freddie?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. Both my kids got tuberculosis. One of them lost a leg. My ex-wife is suing me for $1 million. My mother's sick. My father's sick. But You know, I'm doing pretty well. I'm hanging in there, you know. I'm doing everything for everyone, you know, cooking the burgers, wheeling the wheelchairs. You know how I do. I'm just trying to take care of them all, you know, be a regular guy, get regular pension, you know, just take care of everybody. You know how it is.
Don't worry, I know, darling. I know how it is, darling. But what are you calling about, darling?
Well, you know, I was just seeing if maybe you needed any work, any of that interior decorating that we were talking about. You know, maybe you need a wall painted or a toilet painted or, you know, like a sculpture painted or your windshield painted or your blinds painted or your couch painted, you know, because I'm looking for a little bit of work right now and I could do a real nice job for you. You know, you got that nice apartment over there, but it's looking pretty white, little pale. You could use a little sprucing up, you know. I'm an expert in trims, you know. I've been doing wallpaper, you know. We could put a fucking bidet in your living room, whatever you want, you know. Little interior decorations, a little tweaking you might want to do, you know.
I am going to be honest with
right
you.
now.
I am going to be honest with you, darling. I already have an
Oh, please
interior.
do.
I already have an interior decorator, and they already decorate statues when I ask them to. However, though, my roof on my humble abode has been leaking, darling, and I think what happens is I will, you know, if you, you know, this is only just a one-time job deal, so it'll probably take you probably a good 4 hours to do. But I must warn you that if anything goes amiss and I find a hole in my ceiling, darling, I will have you executed right on the spot. This takes a lot of time, grace, and style, darling. You just really don't understand the beauty of British etiquette. And let me tell you something, darling. If I find that there is a mess on top of my rooftop, right, I will have you executed. Either way, you will be executed if you fail. If you pass, then great, darling, great. But if you fail at this, I will have my guards execute you in the town square and you will be hanged for your crimes. Is that understood?
Yes, Lord. Friendly nannies. How can I help you?
Every hour on the hour. How am I going to live on that, Nathan?
Oh, it's just a tuppence. That's all it is, darling. It's just a tuppence. That's it. But anyway, darling, let me know. TTFN, ta-ta for now, and we'll discuss your fee later. Goodbye, darling. Hello, darling.
Hey, Nathan, it's Freddie.
Yes?
Listen, I'm looking, you know, my wife, she's pregnant again this time with 6 tublets, you know, the little orphan, she just lost a leg, you know how it is. My grandmother, she just started singing, she won't stop singing, I don't know what to do, she's singing opera, she's got a condition, I don't know, I'm taking her to the doctors. Don't worry about none of that, Nathan. How are you doing? How's your apartment doing? You know, you need some work in there, you need some nice trims done, you know. I got this new Egyptian wallpaper I've been dying to put, you know. I just want to decorate, you know. I just want to really make a nice, distinguished home. And I got some things that I think would really spruce up your apartment, you know. You got some jobs for me. I could put a gold plating on your sink in your house. I could do a lot of stuff for you, you know, and I just got to get out of this house, you know. I'm available for a little bit of work right now. I think you could use a little bit of contraction from me. I got some gold leaf, I got some silver leaf, I got some Jewish leaf, I got some fine designs that are top of the line, premium quality, premium condition, one-of-a-kind stuff nobody else has got. Some stuff that I think a nice, distinguished, unprecedented man like yourself might be very interested in. I would love to come over and give you a little look at what I got. We've got some fine Venetian Victorian stuff that we would love to help you out with that fine apartment of yours. Get some jobs done, you know, get some walls up, get some windows in, get some mirrors down.
Well, darling, all I can tell you, darling, is this. Get rid of the Egyptian wallpaper. The only two things that I have a small thing with is money and being able to hire some good and decent help. It sounds like that you have too many people working as it is already, and I can't afford to pay these people that you have already. Money is very tight with me, darling.
Yes, hello. This is a friendly nannies. Yes. Mr. Nathan. Yes, we speak earlier. Yes, I have been thinking about your situation. Yes, and I have someone in mind.
Specialty expert treatment. You got it. You want it, you got it. You got just Freddie Interiors, specialito for my man, my best customer over there, Nathan whatever your last name is. You got me. You got me the absolute expert at a premium price that I'm sure you can pay. And we'll get some lilac up to get the Venetian, go Victorian, bring an alligator rug in, bring an alligator in. Hell, I can do whatever you want to do. I will do it for you.
No, I can't afford an alligator rug, darling. That's just way too scary for me. I don't want to wake up with teeth staring at me all night. I can't afford that, darling.
Yes, I see what you need. Yes, I have somebody in mind. Yes, my best worker. Yes. I'll send her over. You're going to like her, I promise you. Yes.
Freddie, I'm going to let you know that your services are no longer going to be required because my maid Helga will be coming down to join me.
Helga? Helga can paint a cat if it was lying dead in the bath. What are you talking about, Nathan? She's not going to do interior decorating for you. Are you kidding me, Helga?
It's who I want.
I just saw Helga down the street walk backwards into a front door. I couldn't even understand how she did it. Okay? I don't think she should either. I can't believe she's a maid. She's a mess. Helga?
But she's
not a painter.
No, but
she can't gold plate a sink. She's not going to wallpaper your house. I wouldn't. She's a danger in your apartment.
Not really, because at least she has a sort of, and this is how the French usually say it, je ne sais quoi about her. Like, she has a style. She sees what I see. And again, Helga is the number one maid that I have selected. I've gone through so many people. Helga is definitely expected.
That's not what her parents said. I'll tell you that much. No one waiting on the hospital for that arrival. Big surprise. Big surprise. And that's what you're going to get. If you're giving this job to Helga, giving any job to Helga, you're in dangerous. You're in trouble. You see what she sees. You didn't tell me you've been seeing stars. Are you having heart problems? What's going on, Nathan? I look after you. I take care of you. I treat you like a prince. I'm trying to make you a castle fit for a king. I don't understand. I don't understand this. You're making a big mistake, Nathan. You're making a big mistake.
Oh, I don't think so, darling. I don't think I am making a big mistake right there. Because, like I said, Helga is coming. She will be here in 10 minutes. It was nice talking to you, Freddie.
Always a pleasure, Nathan. Hey, if you want Helga, whatever, you can have her. I just hope you think it over, Nathan, and you reconsider. And you think of your old friend Freddie, and you just think it over, okay? I gotta go to my AA meeting, so I gotta go, but give your buddy a call, okay?
You must be Helga.
Hello, yes, Nathan. It's nice to finally meet you.
Yes, it
It's
is.
me, Helga.
It is very nice to meet you too.
Yes, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Why don't you come
Ah. Yes,
I'm in, yes.
I'm in.
in?
I'm in now. I love it. Very nice. So nice to meet you. Oh, it's
Yes.
so beautiful.
I actually found you up on Craigslist. That's what I found you.
Yes,
You know?
yes.
Yes, I did. And your
Yes.
advertisement was brilliant, darling. It was
Oh.
very brilliant. Yes, it was.
Oh, yes, thank
you.
you.
Had every potential that I could look for in a maid.
Oh, thank you very much.
Why
yes.
don't you go ahead and drop your stuff down and
Oh, absolutely.
I got some tea over here.
Oh, this is your
all set and
horse. Your
boiled,
horse
freshly
is
boiled.
nice. Oh, so many things.
Yes, I know.
Oh, very nice teddy bear.
Well,
I
they're,
love
they're all
that.
antiques, darling.
I love
They're all
that.
antiques.
Oh my God, I see
Back in
that.
the day when I was
see
back
that.
in the British Empire, darling.
Oh, the brontosaurus up there, I see that.
Won't you join me in the kitchen, darling?
Oh yes, would love to. Oh, such
Okay.
lovely kitchen.
Yes.
Oh, very nice. I love your boxes and,
Oh, yes.
and the cardboard and
Yes.
the fabric. Oh,
Yes,
very
I do.
white, very white, very nice. Oh, let me help you there.
Yes, thank you,
Oh,
darling.
let me help you there.
Yes, thank you. That would be very
Oh,
helpful, darling.
Yes.
I'm a little bit
oh,
cramped.
Sorry.
I'm a little bit cramped. You know? This
Let
kitchen
me,
is not very big at
A
all.
little feng shui, my darling. Yes.
Well,
Yes.
yes, I know.
My sister is is a feng shui. She reads water cups. She reads vodka cups, and she come over do your reading, do your feng shui.
Vodka
Green
cups.
banana, very good with energy.
Mm-hmm.
This means good thing about you.
I would not eat that, darling. It is not ripe yet.
Oh.
I'm trying to make something very. So when I went down to Africa to ride the elephant, they also told me about fried plantains. They say that it's a miracle. It helps cure evil spirits out of the dark when you sleep.
Oh, very necessary. So many evil spirits these days, is there not?
Oh, well,
Oh
let me
my
tell
gosh,
you.
you should meet my first few American boyfriends. Oh my gosh, you don't want to meet them. I'm just kidding.
Really?
I'm just kidding.
Let's see if you can make a good spot of tea.
Okay, yes, I make tea. I think I can try. I can try. I've seen on TV. I've seen on the leaves and the water and just heat it all. Okay, my dear, I make us some nice tea. Some beautiful tea. I get special leaves from downtown. Come back from the old country. It's very good. It's very medicinal. I think you will love it. Be very good for you. Not that you need tea to be so radiant, but even to add to your radiance, even just a little bit, if it is even possible, you are just so radiant and such a beauty, like the sun is looking at you, is looking at the sun. But we all need a little tea now and then. I think you would really enjoy a little bit of Russian tea. Russian tea is pure vodka, yes, and it's very good. I'm sorry, is that you have the diabetes? I think your pager just went off. Should I change it? Should I change the batteries? Do you have batteries? I had the other client, they have batteries. I have to change. I change your batteries. Is that sound means your batteries are low, and I can change them. I can braid. I did have one client I cornrow, is that how they call? If we grow your hair out a little bit, I could start to braid, but I don't want you fall down because you have no batteries left, or your batteries I'm not sure. You show me where I pop them out, and unless you plug in, do you plug in? I had another client plug in, and then one time they left her plug out. She's nobody's client anymore. Oopsie doosey. I just want to know where your electrical, where they stick in and where they stick out, if you know what I mean. Yes.
Oh, I can't wait to try the tea, darling.
Oh, no, not yet, my dear. Hold on. Let me try, mine. You know what? It's good. It's good. You can try. Yes. It's 100% Russian vodka.
I don't.
It's very good for the spirits. It's medicinal with the flower. Is Russian tea. Is very good.
Helga, dear, I have met people like you before, and the thing of it is, I know what you're planning. I know that for a fact that when there is Russian vodka in my tea, that means that you're going to sedate me, take all my money, take my house, take everything that I own that is of value, and just go about your day like you own the place.
Oh, no. Oh, Mr. Nathan, I would never do anything such as this. Me, Helga? No, never.
How can I trust you, darling?
Oh, my dear.
We just met already 2 seconds and you're already telling me that you are giving me Russian vodka tea, darling.
Well, I told you it's good for you. It's medicinal. I just drink mine. I'm not going to take you of yours. No, it's the afternoon.
When we spoke on the phone, I specifically asked for British Columbian tea, not Russian
it's
vodka.
British. Yes, it's British. It's British Columbian. Yes, it's British Columbian tea. Yes, that's what I. What did I say? That's what I meant.
Helga,
that's what I meant.
No, you did not mean that. You said that
That's
once
what I
already.
meant. Sometimes the word this country, but yes, this is what you get. British Columbian. I'm sorry. To me, I slipped. I misslipped it. That's all. It's good. It's no.
You know something, Helga? We may have to continue this tomorrow because tonight I just need to think about things, darling. So if you'll be so kind as to lead yourself out and just go, because I do not trust you with the tea. The next time that you come here, I will personally make sure to try it next time. But I will say this, that if I drink this tea and you did poison me with it, I will be very unhappy, and I will never hire you again. I'm paying you a lot of good money for this. Darling Helga, I'm not going to drink that vodka because I have a fear that, I might just be all drunk in craziness, and I'm just afraid that you will take me and just lie me on the bed and turn me into a sex maniac. That's what I'm afraid of. How do I know I won't wake up with a strap on, or a jock strap, or something tied to my mouth with a ball? How do I know that, darling?
Oh.
Can I trust you? Give me a reason why I should trust you.
Of course you trust me, Helga. You trust me. We never know if we wake up with a jock strap or a ball or a dildo in our ears. Nobody knows. But I would never let anything like that happen to you, not while Helga is here.
The problem is, Helga, I don't believe, darling, that, in your description that I found on Craigslist, I looked you up and you were in the sexual obituaries page, where they say that part of your job was to entertain the rich folks in a sexual manner, and that you went down to the strip clubs and you took off everything and you showed your brassiere and you made love with a bunch of rich folks and they paid you thousands of dollars in coins. I am one of those people that doesn't do that. But I could make one exception in this case sometimes.
Yes.
So if you ever want to fool around, that's something that, we could try. But again, this tea that I'm going to be drinking it better not be, it better not be too much.
Oh, he's not too much. He's not too much for your Mr. Nathan. Big, strong man like you is not. He's not too much.
Well, I guess I could keep you around, darling. I guess I could keep you around for the time being until something better shows up. Or, if nothing else better shows up, I might just take you all for myself. We might be able to have royal blood in the family.
Yes, Mr. Nathan, I agree 100%.
But the thing of it is, you will also have to be driving a limo and driving me around everywhere to my appointments, because I can't just walk in this wheelchair like it's nothing. I can't just use my legs, I was disabled in the war of the British Empire, and... My darling Helga, if you're really good, I'll introduce you to my pet cat,
Oh.
Winifred.
Oh, I love to meet new pussy. How do you like prepared? I can do barbecue. I can do Russian souffle. I do a nice lemon paprika. I also do the clay plot. I have removed the whiskers, and I know I am expert cat cleaner. Yes, I can prepare the pussy for you.
My darling Helga,
Yes.
I can't believe that this is actually happening. You
Me neither.
literally are sitting here. This is your
Yes.
second strike.
Oh,
This is
no.
your second strike. I just, you know what? Let's just go to the park. Let's just go to the park.
Oh yes, Mr. Nathan, let's go to the park. That would be very nice. Okay. Yes, let's go.
Like,
I love the park. Yes. Let's get you out of here. Oh, I am sorry. I am sorry. Oh, let me back you up. Okay. Yes. Oh, I am sorry. Oh, it's a little tight in here, Mr. Nathan. Oh, let us go. What a wonderful day for a stroll. Oh, yes, so? Okay. Oh, very good, Mr. Nathan. Let us go. Oh, I'm sorry.
once again, Helga was assigned to push my royal chariot. There was something about Helga I hadn't experienced in a while. To find a maid like Helga might just be a blessing in disguise. Oh, Helga, Close your eyes and think of England. She smelled like a combination of body odor and marijuana, but I liked her anyway.
Oh yes, she always get the 5 stars.
Ursa Major. Stop, stop. Isn't the town of Southfield beautiful tonight, Helga?
Oh, yes. It's very beautiful, Mr. Nathan. Very beautiful. In my country, this is the type of night that the animals enjoy the most. Yes. If it was in my country, a night like this, all the bears and the pelicans and the wolverines and all the animals, they come out and they enjoy the town, they enjoy the city. It is a wild time. They would love this here, love this. You would see them everywhere, the rats to the giraffes. One day you should come to Russia, Mr. Nathan, and I introduce you one-on-one to all the beautiful animals, all the creatures. You know, we have the tea, we go out. I would love you to see my country someday, Mr. Nathan.
It is cold out tonight, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it's very cold. Yes, it reminds me of great Mother Russia when it would be so cold and we would sleep all in a pile under a bale of hay with one big Russian brown bear on the top. Yes, oh, my many cousins. Oh, we had so much fun in the winters. Oh, yes, building the snow devils. Oh, long, long winters, yes, long winters. Long, luxurious winters, I say. You remind me of Mother Russia, yes, in the winter. Oh, so cold, so cold. And me and all the little children and the little raccoons make a big dish out of the snow. We make a little sculpture and we pour the vodka in, and then many of my uncles, many of my relatives fall asleep in the snow, and many of them die that way. But it's such a sweet, sweet dream you have right at the end. I have had many naps in the snow in the winter. I enjoy very much. Oh, yes, it's beautiful to be so cold. Yes, I love it. I love it. Have you tried frosé? This is a frozen rosé I saw on Wendy Williams. Excuse me, Mr. Nathan. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Mr. Nathan, I'm sorry. I have to go. I have to leave right now. I'm sorry.
I should have known that a maid like Helga was going to be trouble.
Look up at the sky, Mr. Nathan. It's Ursa Major. Oh, the bear.
Ursa Major. Ursa Major.
Oh, it's Russia's favorite bear. The sky bear.
Ursa Major.
Look up at the sky, Mr. Nathan. It's Ursa Major. Oh, the bear. The sky bear of Russia. It's Russia's favorite bear. The bear of the sky.
I should have known that a maid named Helga was gonna be trouble.
Yes, yes, hello again, Mr. Nathan. Yes, we speak it twice before. Yes, yes. No, I have not yet spoken with my person, but this situation is in hand, Mr. Nathan. Yes, I will respond to you, as I say, as soon as possible, as soon as I speak with the person. Yes, as soon as possible, Mr. Nathan. Yes, yes. The situation, it is in hand. Okay. Yes, it is $25 an hour. Ah, yes, but when you call you call friendly nannies, right? You get the best. Yes, I assure you, my best worker. Yes, I know, Mr. Nathan. Thank you. I call you back. Okay, I call you. Okay. Good day.
Once again, Helga was assigned to push my royal chariot.
Look up at the sky, Mr. Nathan. It's Ursa Major.
Be at 4 o'clock, right? The gentleman, he has a wheelchair, you know, he needs help. Yes, I tell you all about it. 4 o'clock, right? Yes, and you think about it, yes, but you get back to me as soon as you can, okay? Because he called all the time, he's starting to be a kvetch, you know? Okay? Ah, yes, hello, Helga, yes. It's me from the agency, yes. Mr. Ciccolini, yes. Yes, I have something for you. Yes, I have work for you. Yes, be 4 o'clock today. The gentleman, he's in the chair. He needs some pushing, you know, with the pushing, right? I know you can do pushing. And yes, also, listen, just one thing. Try to take this time a little more serious, huh? Okay? Yes, I know you. You're very funny, but this time a little more serious, okay? And yes, at 4 o'clock. Yes, good. I know I can always count on you. Yes, if you could describe situation a little bit so I know exactly what you need, yes? Okay, stairs. Yes, that's a Mr. Ciccolini, that's a me. Yes, I will respond to you later. Okay, definitely soon, okay? Soon as I talk to my person, all right? Yes, yes, we fix you up a fine. Yes, you call the best. Yes, hello, Mr. Nathan. Yes, yes, I have a good news. I know I hear from you. Yes, yes, I have a good news. Yes, I talked to my person, Helga. Yes, yes, she is available. She's coming at the 4 o'clock. Yes, you're going to like her. She is a princess. Yes, yes, she knows everything. Yeah, very strong for the pushing. Yes, yes, yes. You're going to like her. I promise. All right. Okay, you call me. You need anything else? Yes. Okay. Yes, she'll be there. She'll be there at the 4 o'clock. I promise you. You get her the best. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Nathan. Yes, I'm sure we talk later. Yes. Yes. Goodbye. Goodbye. You're going to like Helga. Goodbye. Okay. Ay, ay, ay.
I sent a check to Umberto Ciccolini, as were the requirements. So, Helga, I really want to thank you for coming out to Stanley Park with me today.
Oh, yes, of course, Mr. Nathan. It is so lovely to be here with you. I love the park.
Helga, I am going to tell you one thing, okay? What has happened is the fact that I found you on Craigslist and I asked for some assistance, and I am not getting that assistance. You left me out in the middle of nowhere just because you had to go do some other business.
What are you talking about, Mr. Nathan? How you can say this about me?
You didn't really...
Helga, me, I leave you never. I would not leave you if you were on fire and I was on fire and we were in a volcano and I was struggling.
Helga, spare me. Helga, spare...
Volcano. I would never leave you in any condition, in any situation.
Spare me the excuses, Helga. Let me tell you one thing. Spare me the excuses, okay? One of the things that I'm going to tell you is the fact that I found you on Craigslist, okay? Yes. And the fact that I am offering you a wonderful job opportunity, but yet you decided to have a drink. You decided to poison the tea. You decided to have a strap-on in the room and have sex with me. And after you read, you wanted to have sex. That was your intention. You misread my article.
What?
Yes.
Mr. Nathan, what have I ever done? Okay, I think you say tea, I think Russian tea. Okay.
It's
yes,
not Russian tea because...
Vodka. Okay, you did not mean vodka. You mean some other thing. I can prepare this. I can do this. Is no big problem. Is minor miscommunication, okay?
Helga, you know what? You know what? You just...
You with a strap-on. What are you talking about? I am your caretaker.
Yeah, but as a caretaker, you could still kill me in the middle of the night and I won't know it.
Well, Mr. Nathan, that is a very, very dark thought. I don't think we need to be thinking such things in a park when I have been taking such great care of you.
We just went over 2 speed bumps, Helga. You think that's part of taking care of me? I went flying all the way to New Zealand.
Very slowly. I go over the speed bump very slowly with so much control, Mr. Nathan. Are you out of the chair? Are you in the chair? Are you enjoying your ride? Or are you not? I am from Russia, but I speak perfect English. And I do not have an accent. And I've been told this by many people, and many different people, some Hollywood executives, I will have you know, Mr. Nathan. So if you want to make fun of my accent that you perceive, that is fine.
That is fine.
Helga, let me tell you this, okay? I have also put out an advertisement for other people to apply for the position that you are in right now. I have given you multiple chances to try to prove your worth, and so far, I have not seen any improvement, darling. I have not. And let me tell you something, darling, that this is your last chance. If you fail this last chance, I will have to ask you to resign without decent references.
That does not sound like it, Mr. Nathan. All right now, I thought you were happy with me. I thought I was providing care for you. I thought
Providing care does not
I am
entitle...
waving you around. I am trying to bring joy into your decrepit life. I am trying to be what you are paying me, a modest, very modest amount to be, okay? I would never abandon you. I would never strap anything on you in the middle of the night. I don't know what you are talking about. You do whatever you do.
It's getting dark, Helga. Let us proceed.
Okay, Mr. Nathan.
Wow. The woods. Really?
Oh, yes, Mr. Nathan.
Why have you chosen... Why have you decided to bring me to the woods?
Oh, the woods is so good for you, Mr. Nathan. First off, the bears love the woods, and that is for a very good reason, because you know the bears is the top of the food chain, and then after the top is the second, is the treetop.
Helga, I noticed that we are at Stanley Park, and I also noticed that the fact that it is also getting very dark. Why have you brought me to the woods?
Oh, but I did not notice it is even getting dark. If anything, I think it is getting brighter, Mr. Nathan. I don't know. No, this is not my regular sky from my regular country, but of course I bring you to the woods so that you get the good air. You get this, hopefully we can be in congregation with the bears if they are out here. I mean, the woods is where, this is where health care comes from, Mr. Nathan.
I suppose, darling, I am paying you $25 an hour, so you should be grateful that that's what I am doing.
Well, yes, I am very grateful, Mr. Nathan, of course.
We might as well proceed down this path and see where it leads, and we should go from there. And if we can't figure out anything from there, then we might as well just go back home and you can bathe me in my own flesh and blood. In British, we always try to make sure that our dialogue is very dictating. So we have to pronounce our words very carefully instead of just jumbling it all together like a Russian accent. Because your Russian accent is too thick. So if you're telling me that Hellfire is in here, or whatever the name you called it, if he's in these woods, I don't want to be here. You crazy, darling.
Well, Mr. Nathan, all as I can say is, first off, primarily, most important, you love pudding. I have seen you eat it. I have seen you enjoy it. I have fed it to you with a spoon, my dear, if I could use a phrase of yours. And second off, I will tell you again, I think you are trying to prey on what you think is some kind of insecurity of mine that I do not speak with a perfect American accent, but I know this to be true. Yes, I am from Russia. Yes, I have shared this personal experience with you because, and which I do not have to do. I can run you through on your little wheelie roller. I can take you downtown. I can feed you your very, very, very thick applesauce and your puddings and your and whatever else, and never speak to you whatsoever. Is that's what you want?
Yes, you should be able to speak to me, Helga, because I am your superior. I am the leader. I own your ass. I own your ass, okay? That's what I own. You owe me that. You owe me that. And as far as the pudding goes, I believe that it was a sexual thing, Helga, darling. You said that you were going to give me pudding, which you did. You spooned me last night, Helga, before we even went on this frickin' trip. You knew that, Helga, darling. When we are done here, we should go home so you can draw me a bath.
Well, of course, Mr. Nathan. Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Yes, darling. Let us go. Let us go.
Yes, let us go.
You knew that.
Well,
You spooned me. You say that you give me applesauce, but it's really just your pussy in my face. That's all it is. Your pussy. Your pussy's in my face all the time. And that's what you call mashed potatoes and gravy. That's what I call it. Mashed potatoes and gravy.
Mr. Nathan, I will not engage with your silverware talk, in your Thanksgiving talk, in your whatever it is you are trying to say with all this nonsense. I am not listening. But as far as you saying, oh, you owns my ass, okay? Well, I wheels your ass, okay? I wheels your ass through the woods, up the stairs, down the halls, into the skate parks. And what is really more meaningful, Mr. Nathan? I have just realized, I think, no man in America has ever bought a Mercedes-Benz or really anything beautiful. No beautiful life has ever been built on $25 an hour. You say you're giving me this fortune, you're paying Helga so much beyond what she do for you. Meanwhile, I am taking you out over the roots into the woods, grandmother's house. If she's alive, we go there. And I don't think that this is so much really that you are paying me, I have to say. To be honest, I know other people making much more money for much less. Honestly, I have to be honest, Mr. Nathan.
Helga, I'm going to tell you one thing, darling. There is no grandmother's house in these woods. The only woods that are in grandmother's house are in fairy tale stories, which is all pish-posh, as they say. And also the fact that I heard something about a type of car, which you said it was a Toyota or something like that.
Mercedes-Benz. You are describing to me with the darkness and the trees and the misery and the depression. This is the life without the Mercedes-Benz. And yes, there is the Mercedes-Benz. I don't know what you are speaking about, Mr. Nathan, because I have been to the dealerships and I have had myself decline. And you know why? Not because I am in America taking superb care of people for a decent rate. That is not why. It is because I am being undersold and overwhelmed by, to be honest, Mr. Nathan, by you.
So, Helga, darling, what kind of a car do you drive?
Well, Mr. Nathan, I drive a Buick, okay? I am not driving in the parades with my Buick, and that is what I drive.
Isn't it like one of those like miniature punch buggies that's very small that could easily get squished like an accordion if you get into an accident, darling? Or is it like one of those weird old-fashioned cars where you see in those old-fashioned movies where in the back the windows open up and the gunman just goes bang, bang, bang in the back and all that sort of thing?
It is not a Mercedes-Benz, okay? That is the most important thing for you to know, for me to know, for anybody to know about the Buick, okay? Yes, the airbags have been recalled. I do not go and get it's a death machine. Yes, is that what you're saying? Yes, it is embarrassing to show up anywhere with it. It is an unsafe vehicle. It is not a status symbol. But I have to explain to a distinguished man of your stature what it is to be driving a Buick in America when you could be in a Mercedes-Benz. I had to explain this to you, Mr. Nathan.
Helga, I'm just going to tell you one thing, okay? You need to make sure that if you get the Buick, if you're driving a Buick, you need to make sure that you have seat belts, darling. Because seat belts is what can save your life every time, darling. If you don't have seat belts inside your Buick, darling, you should not be getting a Buick. You should be getting like maybe a Honda or a Toyota.
Well, Mr. Nathan, maybe you should be getting yourself a self-driving Buick wheelchair that can wheel you around and listen to your fucking nonsense.
Yes, yes, hello, Mr. Nathan. It's Mr. Ciccolini from a Friendly Danny's. Yes, it's good news. I talked to Helga, personal. Yes, and she say, yes, she will definitely meet you in Stanley Park at the time you propose. Yes, and you work everything out between you. Yes, absolutely, yes.
I guess sometimes when I feel a little bit of ecstasy inside my bones, my brittle British bones, if you know what I mean, I sometimes feel like that I need to just take my cup of tea, let it simmer and boil, and just let it rise up, you know? Just let the tea boil so that way when it's ready to blow, you can at least help me out with that, Helga. Is that a possibility, darling?
Oh, yes, Mr. Nathan. Hello. Welcome. Nice to meet you. Of course, I am very, very skilled, very practiced in this kind of procedure, which I think you are talking about. And for the proper compensation is no problem. I am sure this could only add to your health and to this caretaking opportunity.
Helga, darling, I just wanted to find out, what are your rates?
Well, yes, Mr. Nathan, well, of course, for the hand, if you're so talking what I think you're talking about, the hand, $100, the mouth, $200, go all the way around the world, $3,000.
Helga, why
Nothing for what I can do for you.
do I get any
Mr.
discounts,
Nathan?
Helga?
Oh, you get up counts, Mr. Nathan, for what I can do for you in this realm. Oh, the upcharge is going to be worth it, Mr. Nathan.
But what
I can
about...
provide this service for you.
But Helga, what about
I am
discounts?
very trained.
You must also remember, Helga, darling, you must also remember that after the hand job, if I have a heart attack and die from the hand job, that $50 goes back into my account permanently, and it will never come back out again.
$50 now.
That is your compensation for when I'm alive. But darling, when I am dead, that $50 goes directly right back into my account for my burials. We usually get 15% off of our regular rates for senior citizens.
Well, all I can tell you, Mr. Nathan, is if there was a certification for what you are talking about, I would be certified. I would be in the Mensa for this service yours are talking about. And I think we could make an arrangement, and you would be very happy. You would be very satisfied with the care I can provide in this arena. Yes, I can send you, I email you attachment with my rates, okay, Mr. Nathan?
Helga, I believe I could come up with a negotiable price. I could probably compensate you for a free handjob, darling, for about, say, $100.
Okay, Mr. Nathan. As we are talking now.
Helga, just so that way you know, I'll be hiring your services again, darling.
Oh.
Friendly nannies. Sounds like a call service.
Yes, Helga. Yes, hello. Is it Mr. Ciccolini? Yes. Yes, 4 o'clock tomorrow. Yes, I text you the address. Right? Yes, it's a Mr. Nathan. You're going to like him. But listen, Helga. Okay, you know I love you. You know you're my best worker, right? But please, you don't mess this one up, huh?
I missed Oh Great Britannica. I was alone in the streets to fend for myself.
Give me a call back. You know, I've never done you wrong before. I'd never do you wrong in the future. I got new goals. I got new plates. I got a bunch of new stuff. I think you'd be very interested. You just think this over and you give me a call, okay?
Once she had me in my bedchambers, I was smitten. The waiting is the hardest part.
Hello. Hello. Yes, Natalia, how are you? It's Helga. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes, I am just going to see the new client I told you about, Mr. Nathan. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think so too. Uh-huh.
No crazy stuff, no punk stuff, okay?
Oh, is this? Hello? Oh, hello. Svetlana, how are you? Oh, I am good. I am very good. I am very good. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes. Yes, I am still driving the Buick. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And then why do you care so much? Oh. Oh, he does. Oh, he does. Okay. Okay. Why are you calling me up? Just to brag about your fucking mafia boyfriend? What you need from me?
Yes, hello, Helga. It's me, Mr. Ciccolini. Yes, yes. Listen, I just want to tell you, yes, it's all set up for 4 o'clock tomorrow. Yes. Yes, I text you the address. Yes, it's a Mr. Nathan. You're gonna like him. Yes, yes, nice a man, and he pays a good money. Okay. But listen, Helga, I gotta tell you. I tell you this because I like you. Okay. Is listen, you get your $25 an hour, but I get my car also. Okay. And listen, please, darling Helga, listen. Don't do no crazy stuff this time, okay? I can't pay your bail money no more.
Oh, Helga! Helga, darling! Helga, darling, that feels so good! Helga, darling! Faster, darling! Faster!
Hello? Hello? Dimitri? No. 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 Not now. No. 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 Does not bother me with this. I am going to meet the client. I have things to do. I do not need you. I do not need to talk to you. I am in America now. I am an American girl. Goodbye.
You're not at Ouija Belmore, darling, okay? You know I like you. Yes, you understand. Good, good. I know I can count on you, okay? Great, great. You're my princess, all right? 4 o'clock tomorrow with Mr. Nathan. I text you the address. Okay, okay. It's great. It's great. Yes, watch for the address. I talk it to you soon. Okay, okay. It's wonderful. All right, great, great. Bye now, darling. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Yes, sir. Bye now.
Oh, Mother Russia, there are you. Oh, how I miss you. Oh, you're blue.
To find a maid like Helga might just be a blessing in disguise. Ursa Major. To find a maid like Helga might just be a blessing in disguise. She was more than just a maid. I was hesitant to give her my family recipe for crumpets.
Oh, yeah, yes, yes, Mr. Nathan, very lovely, yes.
Ursa Major.
Ah, this is the bridge. Oh, it's like Russia. Remind me of the bridge in my hometown. Yes, we jump across. You jump
Sometimes you jump, sometimes you lump. That's what we say. Hello. Yes. What do you want? Hey. Hey. Listen, I am working right now. Oh, you too. Well, you know what? I said you look good in that dress on Facebook. You look fucking fat. That's right. Oh, I'm a liar? Oh, well, you're fucking fat, so hey. Sorry, I have paying client right now, not like you, fucking prostitute. I'm sorry, Mr. Nathan. It's a spam caller, Mr. Nathan. No worries, no worries. It's spam, it's spam. Fuck you. Fuck your cousin. Fuck your cousin's boyfriend. Fuck those fucking Brazilians. And fuck you. Okay, fuck your mother. Okay, call me again. See what happens. I'm working, okay? I'm a registered nurse, okay? Come to America and fight me, you fucking cunt.
Helga, I'm a little bit disgusted with you right now.
Bad. Why?
You took a phone call when we were walking underneath the bridge, and you just left me in the middle of the area where I didn't expect it. And you're moving me all around. You're moving me left and right. And how can I, darling? How can I try to make you understand, darling, that it's not fair? It's not fair on me.
What are you paying me for, Mr. Nathan? You are paying me to move you left to the right, to push you all over the place? So I need to, as a spam caller, I am being harassed. I deal with it, and I still manage to push you, and you want to complain, Mr. Nathan? I'm so sorry, Mr. Nathan. This spam is unbelievable.
Helga,
Is the house
Helga,
they
stop.
get my number? What?
Helga, stop.
What?
Stop.
What?
Stop.
What?
This is as far as I go, darling. This is as far as I go.
What do you mean, Mr. Nathan? You just don't go anywhere.
I'm not going that
Mr.
far.
Bizarre Helga.
Right now, I am very,
You
very
won't even
pissed.
feel yourself. What?
Right now, I'm very pissed.
Pissed, Mr. Nathan? Like, stay in bed, Yoko Ono. Peace is the word, is what you're saying. You're saying you are a hippie now,
Helga.
Mr. Nathan. Very surprising. but
Helga.
I embrace this.
Helga.
I love John Lennon. Imagine all the people living
Helga!
that is. Yes, yeah, oh, yes, Mr. Nathan. Yes. Oh.
Why does it have to take me this long? Why does it have to take me this long, darling, to try to figure out why you can't fucking open your ears? You know the fact that I am paying you $25 for your services. And what the hell are you talking about, darling? You are talking about a fat woman? The only fat woman that I know would be the Queen of Sheba. That is the only fat woman. Have you seen her tits lately? They droop so low that they look like two pork tenderloins that haven't even been cooked yet. When you hold them, they just go all droopy. That's what her tits look like. And did you see her smile, Helga? I'm telling you, her smile, she didn't have any freaking teeth. I got gummed half to death by her. So don't you be telling me about no fat lady, darling.
Yeah, Mr. Nathan, honestly, I do not know.
It doesn't matter what you
are
think.
going off on a tangent right here, okay? I don't know. You have is an emotional issue, or you have some kind of lesbian fetish. I don't know what you have. But
Now
if
you
you
get to
want
it. Now you're getting to it,
to
Helga.
be a fat caretaker
I see
for
it.
you,
I see
you are
it.
going to have to pay more than the $25 an hour, okay?
Helga, I will have you know that I am a British stock.
Well, Mr. Nathan, I will have you know that I am on the brown broth diet.
Helga, I'm going to let you know right now that in Great Britain, this would not fly with me.
there, Mr. Nathan. Let me tell you something. I have flown the coop from the Mother Russia. And let me tell you something. I did not fly to Great Britain, okay? I flew to America, okay? And I used my legs to get here, okay? So, you tell me again about what will fly in Great Britain is not going to be me, okay? You keep your shitty food and your shitty pounds and your fucking breakfast. I don't give the fuck, Mr. Nathan!
It is a bit chilly outside. Why don't we go in?
It's okay.
Once again, Helga was assigned to push my royal chariot. Ursa Major. Ursa Major. Ursa Major. There was something about Helga I hadn't experienced in a while. Oh, Helga, close your eyes and think of England. Ursa Major. To find a maid like Helga must just be a blessing in disguise.
Oh, hello, Mr. Nathan.
Yes, how are you?
Hello,
Yes.
hello, darling.
Yes, I'm fine,
How
thank
are
you
you?
very well. Yes, I'm doing okay. I'm still trying to figure out where I am right now, you know. Well, I have a pork shoulder in the oven, in the oven right now, cooking very well. And I also want you to know that this is my humble abode. You know, it's not fancy, unlike a very big fancy 5-star mansion like the Ritz, but it's very good, you know. It's comfortable, it's livable, and it's doable. Helga, it is so good to see you again. There's no one like you on Craigslist.
Oh, Mr. Nathan, thank you so much. You know, that means so much to me because it's such a fucking bullshit list. This Craig's list, you know. I make Helga's list, you know. I am looking for a partner. Yeah, I said about
Well,
partner.
Why don't we go into the kitchen and I would like a spot of tea.
Oh,
if I could have one.
yes, Mr.
I could
Nathan.
definitely use a spot of tea.
More than a spot I give you. It's a whole leper, Mr.
No, you
Nathan.
ain't giving me no liquor.
Oh, well, we see. Oh, I'm feeling the warmth. Is this a heater?
Oh, didn't I tell you I'm making a roast for dinner?
Oh, no, Mr. Nathan. I cook for you. I will cook for you. I will pickle for you. I will cold pickle for you. You do not need to be using the oven.
I was trying.
In your condition. Your legs could fry up. We don't know what could happen. Okay, what do you want, my friend, my dear, my lover? Oh, I'm sorry, what did I say? I don't know.
I will just take a spot of tea with a dash of rum.
Honey, yes, Mr. Nathan. No,
Just a spot.
Finally, you are looking out for your health. You are knowing. You are realizing what it is to live. What could make you walk again? What could room? Mr. Nathan, this sadistic smile of yours, what? I never know, am I getting my wages this week, am I not? I cannot tell what you want, but I know if I just can understand, Mr. Nathan, I can deliver for more than $25 an hour. That better than the FedEx I can deliver for you, Mr. Nathan. Exactly what you have put on your wish list on your Amazon Prime account, Mr. Nathan.
Ursa Major.
So what is going on, Mr. Nathan?
Well, I have a pork roast in the oven. And so what happens is, I'm just hungry.
Oh.
And as a person of Great Britain, we always cook our pork very, very delicately.
How delicately?
We decorate it so delicately that it rolls off the tongue. And we just literally love our wines and our beers. That's part of the Great Britain accent that's part of the Great Britain tradition of dinners, is the fact that when we eat pork, we always have a glass of wine. But I always say, it's no wonder why we don't make it up the stairs. Because we're always drinking wine after meal after meal, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I'm going to tell you this right now, that it is the most fantastic dish ever made by a famous cook such as myself.
And where does it roll, Mr. Nathan?
What are you talking about? Are you talking about the pork or the chicken?
So what is going on, Mr. Nathan?
Well, I am going to tell you right now that I have a pork roast in the oven. In the oven, and
In this oven?
yes, with potatoes. And as you can see on top of the counter, I've got some yellow rice.
What do you mean?
What What I mean, I guess that I may have made a mistake because I guess pork is sacred in your country of Russia. It is very good to see you here again. Ursa Major. Ursa Major.
It's an unanswerable question, isn't it, Mr. Nathan?
Yes. But at the same time, you are also my caregiver, and I'm also paying you $25 an hour for this. But also at the same time, I am also working on making my own dinner, because in Great Britain, we must learn not to rely on servants in Great Britain. Great Britain is a very powerful country, and it has a beautiful Queen of England, and she is the ruler. And I live in another place, which is my summer house, called Highclere Castle. Oh. What I'm telling you, Helga, is the fact that this is my royal castle. This is where I want to live, and this is where I want to die. Because as British would always be, British is as British does. And there's no changing that.
Okay. Yes.
You really want to know how the British is as British does?
Oh, yes, Mr. Nathan, nothing more. So I want to know. Just tell me, teach me this history lesson. I do not know. Yes, Mr. Nathan.
Shall we proceed to the bedroom then?
Okay. Okay, Mr. Nathan.
Isn't the neighborhood lovely?
Oh, yeah. He's so lovely, Mr. Nathan.
You may be Russian, but you speak perfect English. Isn't the night lovely?
Oh, yes, Mr. Nathan. He's so lovely.
So, Helga, I realized that we had a very wonderful, a really good time.
Yes.
But I do have one question to ask you. did you use any sort of... Were there any consequences of what we had done?
What?
Let me show you what I am talking about. Do you see this here? It is a condom, which in Great Britain we always use for protection. We don't just willy-nilly our little unwanted epilogue, as they say. And you need to understand that if you did give me any consequences, I will come back and I will fire you.
To come back, well, Mr. Nathan, I am not the one
Did
with
you-
the penile. I don't know what you want me to do with a condom. You want me insert that in my vagina? Get ready for you? What are you talking about? You fucking fucking pelagic, you trying to what kind of backwards? They say I am backwards, I am from Russia, I am this what? This is the most backwards argument I have ever heard. What you want me to put condom on my dick? What are you talking about, Mr. Nathan?
Helga, I will say this much. Helga, I will say this much, Helga. You did go backwards. You backwarded into the sausage.
Yes, I did.
That is what you did.
Yes.
And there was no casing on the sausage.
Well.
This is part of the sausage casing, Helga.
Well.
Helga, this is part of the sausage casing.
I did not prepare the sausage, Mr. Nathan.
You should have cooked it when it was well done, Helga. You do understand the fact that I am British. I am royal. I have feelings. I have standards, Helga. You do understand the fact that my reputation, Helga, as a British person is on the line. You cannot tell me... What are you doing? Why are you playing with my jewels? Why are you playing with my jewels, Helga?
Mr. Nathan, I am not a fertile person, so I don't think you have to worry so much, okay? I don't think your sperm count is what you think it is, to be honest.
My sperm, as they call it, or as you call it in your country, SPF
The flock of
27.
seagulls. Oh.
No, you call it SPF 27. You make sperm sound like sunscreen. You make it seem as though that you can rub it all over your body and it'll just dry up and then you'll become as red as smacking a baby's bottom.
Well, it does protect from the sun, that is true. I cannot deny that.
Helga, I realize that you may have to go soon.
What? What do you mean, Mr. Nathan?
What I mean is the fact that you look at what is on the bed. You did not use the protection that I had provided for you. The first time that we had done this, I had asked you if there were going to be any consequences, and you said no, there won't be. Now look, there's semen all over the bed. You created this. There's blood everywhere. You literally are going to try to give me something in that I might be executed for back in my own country.
What are you talking about, Mr. Nathan? Triple A? I did not. What are you... That is your blood, first off.
If it was really my blood, then why does it smell like it's right near the sausage? You lied to me when you said this. Helga, you know what? I am done. Helga, I really think that I might need something a little bit of extra tonight before you go.
Yes.
I really want to ride that horse again.
Oh.
And we're not just talking Clydesdale either, honey.
Mm-mm.
We're talking massive horse.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love the way that you did it to me. Like, you just kept on going. You were riding the donkey, and it was just like, it was screaming, Helga. It was screaming like you could not believe it.
As I told you, I was equestrian.
You didn't tell me you were equestrian. You told me that you were Russian.
Oh, I didn't?
No, you did not. I could just knock your accent just the way that you can give me better ecstasy than you.
I will show you the hunter jumper, the dressage of Russia. They don't call it the mother country for nothing, Mr. Nathan.
Oh, Helga, you're a bargain at half the price.
Oh, there, Mr. Nathan, I think you are the whole ocean stage of blood.
You're the Russian miracle of the Olympics.
I love that, Mr. Nathan. I hope it is Christmas every day for you and for me. I never take care of no cripple like you.
I never had a Russian woman like you.
I feel I am British just now being with you. I am fish and chips.
Oh, Helga, you're a miracle in the sack.
I love you. I love you like fish and like chips.
Fish and chips are my favorite.
Mr. Nathan, you are you are my London Bridge, and you are never falling down. I can't believe it.
Well, I promise you, Helga, I will stand for as long as you let me.
I will carry you. I will drag you around by your feet, Mr. Nathan. I love you. Give me all your money.
Oh, Helga, you're a miracle in the sack.
Yes, yes, hello, Mr. Nathan. Yes, this here is, it is Mr. Ciccolini, yes, from Friendly Danny's.
That was amazing. Once again, Helga was assigned to push my royal chariot. The waiting is the hardest part. I should have known that a maid named Helga was gonna be trouble. I miss you, Great Britannica.
Yes, and remember, please, Mr. Nathan, all the checks payable to Umberto Ciccolini. Yes, and I spelled Ciccolini for you. Ciccolini. Yes, Ciccolini, you get it perfect. Thank you, Mr. Nathan. Thank you very much from a friendly Danny.
Helga!
Oh, well, hello, Mr. Nathan.
Yes. I've been counting the days of when you would be coming back.
Oh, have you?
Yes, darling, yes.
Oh, it's so sweet of you, Mr. Nathan.
Well, I have missed you.
Haven't you?
It hasn't been the same without you.
Yes, Mr. Nathan, I promise you, you're going to be happy, satisfied customer. She's going to be like the honey butter to your British buns. Yes, yes.
I was hesitant to give her my family recipe for crumpets.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Nathan. She gets so many stars, she should be general.
After what we went through, darling, I can definitely say that my legs felt 3 times as better than they have been in years.
Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm.
We will not have you walking, we will have you running by the end of the year, Mr. Nathan.
Yes, Mr. Nathan, yes, I understand you are British, and this give me, pardon me, this gives me greater respect and admiration for all the British people. I always have this, because I know, British people are, I remember Britannia and support for liberalism and for Garibaldi and Mazzini and Clemenceau, yes, and contra Mussolini and Churchill, yes, CC, and yes, I want you to know this, personal, Mr. Nathan, yes. Yes, I always respected the British people, yes. Many people from Britannia and in my country, yes.
I would love if you tried to do as much tonight, Mr. Nathan.
I will do my very best, Helga. Helga, I have some very good news to tell you. I have learned how to speak Russian.
Oh, yes. Well, what have you learned, Mr. Nathan?
I have learned how to say, I love you in Russian.
Oh, yes, Mr. Nathan. Tell me, speak Russian to me.
It is a little bit rusty, but I will do my best. It is Vans kan la svente.
Yes, Mr. Nathan, I remind Helga to bring the honey butter. Yes, I remind her.
Ah, yes, Mr. Nathan. You're so you speak the perfect Russian. I can't believe it. It's so beautiful. Let's go to the bedroom. Oh, Mr. Nathan, I will show you why they call my country the mother country. Okay?
Let's go.
Because I don't know what your relationship with your mother is, but trust me, it's going to be better.
Helga, she is a true professional.
Disability, Mr. Nathan? I will show you disability. Okay.
Some even make a claim that she looks like a Tulula Bankhead.
Mr. Nathan. I think I deserve a raise.
Helga, I haven't been to the UK for a while, but the American customs are still new to me.
Well, me too, my darling. Very new. So very new. Maybe so new, just like you are to me and me to you.
Helga, she was more than just a maid.
Yes, Mr.
You are not.
Nathan.
You are not going to be going back to Russia, and I will not be going back to the UK, because we will be going to America to learn American customs together.
Yes, let us be American together, Mr. Nathan.
Yes,
Yes,
darling.
yes,
Yes, darling.
yes,
Yes, darling.
yes, yes, yes.
Yes, again, and a checks are payable to Ciccolini, Umberto Ciccolini, Cicol.
I knew Helga was going to be incompetent in the kitchen from the moment I met her.
I've got the honey butter for your British buns.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Nathan. You keep the checks coming. Yes, and it's to Umberto, like the king, Ciccolini. And I spell it for you. Ciccolini.
Oh, Mr. Nathan, you put the great in Great Britain.
Yes, hello, friendly nannies.
Oh, Helga, grab my British ass. Oh, Helga, you are my Russian princess.
Oh, yes, Mr. Nathan, and I deserve a moat and a castle and a Mercedes-Benz. Hello! Oh, Mr. Nathan, you put the great in Great Britain.
Ursa Major.
Oh, Nathan, Mr. Nathan, you are the Tower of London.
Oh, Helga, you are a miracle in bed.
Oh, yes, Mr. Nathan, and you are a saint. As you know, the Pope classified me as a miracle after I fucked him.
Helga, you give the best of services.
Yes, hello, Mr. Nathan. Yes, hello. Yes, you're going to be happy, satisfied the customer. I promise you. She's going to be like the honey butter to your British buns. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, Mr. Nathan, you are my Tower of London.
And you are my Russian princess, darling.
Oh, let us build a moat around us.
Okay. Yes, Helga. Faster. Faster. Helga. You're beautiful, Helga. Yes. Oh, oh, that was great. Oh.
Oh, oh,
I was hesitant to give her my family recipe for crumpets.
okay.
Helga, she was more than just a maid. Oh, Helga, you may be Russian, but you speak great English.
See how it comes. Oh, Mr. Nathan, you put the great in Great Britain.
Oh, Helga, close your eyes and think of England. The friendly nanny service was going to hear back from me. Oh, yes, Helga. Faster, faster. Oh, yes, Helga. Faster, faster.
Oh, Mr. Nathan, you scoundrel.
Oh, Helga. Helga, I want you to be the Queen of Russia. Grab my British ass. Shall we proceed to the bedroom, Helga? You know something, Helga? I am going to tell you this, darling, right now, okay? What I am going to tell you right now is the fact that I don't eat vegetables. I am a carnivore. So if you're talking sex, darling, I will not eat your vegetarian, vegan verskots or whatever you Russians say. And then, as far as the other thing goes, with sexualized, I will not tolerate that. Just because you said that I am walking down the street where someone is talking to me, how the fuck can I understand your accent? I don't understand it.
Yes, I can assure you. Yes, you're going to be like the honey butter to your British one.
$500 an hour.
My minimum standard fee, Helga, as I had stated to you previous, was $25. That was the max.
Your minimum standard fee does not include me, Mr. Nathan. Would you agree?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Nathan. You keep the checks coming, Mr. Nathan. Yes. Oh, and thank you very much for the bonus. Yes.
You may be Russian, but you speak perfect English. Ursa Major.
Oh, Mr. Nathan. Oh, for the hand. Oh, I don't know. We could talk about this, I'm sure, with the proper compensations. Now, you mean the hand and the penis, yeah? Look, Mr. Nathan, it's Ursa Major, you see?
Let me call you back. I do have somebody in mind. Yes, as soon as possible, yes. Thank you. You have a good day too.
Fuck, Helga, fuck! Faster! Faster! Use my British mushroom! Yes! Use it, Helga! Yes!
Oh, Helga. Once again, Helga was assigned to push my royal chariot.